What Trump is representing, what we're finding in
Is the
Europe,
workers.
is so the dispossessed working class, the working man, has been, of what used to be the base of the left, is no longer there. You look at all through Europe, all the Western countries, it's that you've got the angry proletariat because they're not doing well as money is floated to the top. And, we all have to sit and analyse, and so my Liberal mates got a shock when Trump won. And I'm thinking...
Really?
No, they were... no, this first time.
Yeah.
Shocked. And the second time. And I was shocked too in the second time. Because, and it's just true. The poor have got poorer. The opportunities have got less. Everything's a use pay. You look at our kids' generation, it's that they, you have student loans. That's an education tax.
Yeah.
Then you have superannuation. Well, that's a pension tax. Then there's GST, and then there's taxation, PAYE, and you say, and then there's ACC on top of that. So what you've got is young people are paying effectively a 50% tax rate, and low wages proportionately of what it used to be. So, and that's a worldwide thing. And they're running NGOs and doing very well for themselves. And they live in the inner city ghettos, like in our town, like Grey Lynn and Ponsonby. That's where I live, and we're over in the Morningside. So what you have is you've got the left is speaking a language which is not of the old left. It's just not, because they're doing very well. Lower top tax, no capital gains on houses. They can afford a house because they've got parents who help them. And they go to universities, they meet people who like themselves.
So when was the last working class Labour MP? Or not MP, Prime Minister? It'll be Mike Moore.
It'll be Norm Kirk.
What about Mike Moore?
Yeah, no, I understand that. But you asked me, I think, because Norm Kirk, see, Moore was a Roger Nome, right, whereas Kirk was a Keynesian.
Right.
So Kirk was, in 18 months, there are things like the nuclear protests against the French Miroir. There was this chucking out of the South African embassy. There's the get us out sort of out of Vietnam. There's setting up the Waitangi Tribunal, Waitangi Day. But those are those broader issues. But then there's the economic issues, right? His first election, that he put an extra week's benefit to every family, so they buy their kids some food and presents for Christmas. Where would you have? Then he bought in family benefits, and you could cash it in and get a house and pay for your deposit, and you take your cash in that until you're 18 years old. He put an extra week of leave, bought in sick leave. There's a whole lot of economic things that he bought in, and he'd all done it in 18 months.